Good morning, dear students. Welcome to P.N.AMERSEY e-learning classes. Our next topic is about recycling of paper. You will require pieces of old newspapers, magazines, used envelopes, notebooks, or any other paper. Do not use shiny plastic coated paper. You will also need a frame fitted with a wire, mesh, or a net. You can also use a large sized sieve in place of a frame. Tear the paper into small pieces, put them in a tub or a bucket and pour water in it. Let the pieces of paper remain submerged in water for a day. Make a thick paste of paper by pounding it. Now spread the wet paste on the wire mesh fixed to the frame. Pat it gently to make the thickness of layer of the paste as uniform as possible. Wait till water drains off. If required, spread an old cloth or a sheet of newspaper on the paste to let it soak up the extra water. Now, carefully remove the layer of paste from the frame. Spread it on a sheet of newspaper in the sun. Keep the corners of the newspaper sheet pressed by putting some weights so that these do not curl up. You can add food color, pieces of dry leaves or flower petals or pieces of colored paper in the paste before spreading it. It would help you to get a recycled paper with beautiful patterns on it. Can we recycle everything just as we recycle paper? Our last topic is about plastics, boon or a curse. Some kind of plastics can be recycled, but not all of them. Did you notice that polythene bags and some plastics did not rot in activity 1? You might now easily understand why polythene bags create a big problem in garbage disposal. It may be difficult to imagine our life without plastics. Shall we list a few things we use that are made of plastics? Like toys, shoes, bags, pens, combs, toothbrushes, buckets, bottles, and water pipes? The list is very long. Can you name a few parts of a bus, car, radio, television, refrigerator, and a scooter that are made of plastics? The use of plastics in itself might not create so much of problem. Problems arise when we use plastics excessively and are ignorant about ways of disposing their waste. This is what is happening all around us. We might even be acting irresponsibly, knowing well about its harmful effects. We often use plastic bags to store cooked food items. Sometimes these bags may not be suitable for keeping eatables. Consuming food packed in such plastic bags could be harmful to our health. Many a time shopkeepers use plastic bags that have been used earlier for some other purpose. Sometimes bags collected by rag pickers are also used after washing them. Use of such recycled plastic bags to keep food items could be harmful for our health. For storing eatables, we must insist on use of plastic bags that are approved for such a use. All kind of plastics give out harmful gases upon heating or burning. These gases may cause many health problems, including cancer in humans. The government has also laid down guidelines for recycling of plastics. Paheli would like to suggest that containers used for sorting poisonous substances should be recycled separately and that such recycled plastics are not used to make plastic bags. You must have noticed that people often fill garbage in plastic bags and then throw it away. When stray animals look for food in these bags, they end up swallowing this. Sometimes they die due to this. The plastic bags thrown away carelessly on roads and other places get into drains and the sewer system. As a result, drains get choked and the water spills on the roads. During heavy rains, it might even create a flood like situation. There is a lot of harm that too much use of plastics can do. What can we do to minimize overuse of plastics and deal with garbage? First, we make a minimum use of plastic bags. We reuse the bags whenever it is possible to do so without any adverse effects. We insist shopkeepers use paper bags. We carry a cloth or a jute bag when we go out for shopping. We do not use plastic bags to store eatables. We do not throw plastic bags here and there after use. We never burn plastic bags and other plastic items. We do not put garbage in plastic bags and throw it away. We use vermicomposting at home and deal with our kitchen waste usefully. We recycle paper. We use both sides of a paper to write. We use a slate for rough work. We use blank sheets of paper left in our notebooks for rough work. We make our family, friends, and others to follow proper practices for disposing different kinds of waste. Think about some more ways to minimize overuse of plastics and discuss. The most important point to know and think about is that more garbage we generate, more difficult it will be to get rid of it. Thank you, dear students.